Long ago, in the village of Damasak, there lived a prince named Barca who was not only affluent but also incredibly handsome. His charm was irresistible, and every woman desired to be with him. In those days, he was often referred to as a man created by God with all his might. Despite the fact that many ladies desired to marry him, as a prince, he was limited to choosing a bride from a few selected places where women were prepared for marrying royalty. One day, the young prince decided to explore areas in his community that he had never visited before. On a blessed morning, he set out to visit places like Nunku and Ganji. As he moved around those areas, he noticed that they were blessed with beautiful and hardworking ladies. While exploring, his path crossed with a stunning lady who was fetching water from the stream. She was so beautiful that he momentarily lost his mind while looking at her. It took him a few minutes to realize that he was directly gazing at her. When she came close to him, despite having water on her head, she greeted him with respect. This further deepened his feelings, and he found himself falling deeply in love with her. Unknown to Barca, the young prince, there was a restriction on marrying from that particular area due to his royalty. Marrying from there would bring about a curse. Upon his return, the young prince's face was filled with unusual joy, catching the attention of his father. His dad inquired, "What happened during your visit that has you glowing like this?" However, the young prince couldn't find the words to respond. His father, understandingly, smiled and allowed him to attend to other matters in the palace. Later that evening, the young prince approached his father and disclosed that he had found a wife. Without confirming if she would agree to marry him, he seemed unconcerned because of his charm. He believed that any girl would be delighted to have him as a husband, even without considering his princely title. Barca's dad, the king, tried to talk him out of making that decision, but when someone is in love, making the right decisions becomes challenging. Despite the advice, the young prince was determined. The next day, without knowing her place, he waited at the spot where he first saw her, hoping to find her there again. Luck was on his side, as he spotted her returning from the stream. She greeted him, and he attempted to initiate a conversation. However, she insisted that they could only talk at her house. Agreeing, he followed her home. Upon reaching her house, he met her parents, and they were shocked to see the prince in their humble abode. The father immediately inquired about the purpose of the visit, expressing hope that all was well. The prince assured them that everything was fine and explained that he just wanted to have a word with their daughter. The concerned father asked if she had done anything wrong, to which the prince replied that she hadn't. The parents excused the girl and the prince, allowing them a private conversation. The prince expressed his feelings, and to his delight, she accepted without much hesitation. She had observed the prince and harbored a desire for him to be her husband. When the opportunity presented itself, she gladly accepted his proposal. Soon after, they got married. Unbeknownst to them, there was a curse associated with such marriages. Despite this, the father believed that performing a normal sacrifice would abolish the curse, as it was something that had happened many years ago. The necessary sacrifices were carried out before they proceeded with the marriage. Months into their married life, she became pregnant and gave birth to a baby girl whom they named Oma. Oma was a very beautiful child, and as she grew, her beauty became even more remarkable. However, she developed a strong, unpleasant body odor that made it difficult for her parents to sit comfortably with her or even hug her. Oma became the talk of the town, renowned for her extraordinary beauty, yet her overpowering body odor drove people away. Even her bodyguards couldn't endure it and ran away. She found herself unable to go to the market or walk freely in the streets. Her condition prevented her from attending village celebrations, becoming a deep concern for her parents. They decided to summon the oracle for guidance. When the oracle arrived, he conducted consultations with the gods. The revelation unveiled a curse placed on any child born to a royalty who marries a lady from Ganji. This curse manifested as an uncontrollable body odor. The oracle explained that this curse originated from the actions of Ganji's founding fathers. Many years ago, after a war, the king was returning and chose to stop at Ganji to take a bath, before continuing to Damasak. However, the people of Ganji refused to provide him with water to bathe because he appeared like an ordinary man, unkempt and weary from the war. This act led to the curse being placed on any child born from such unions. The war that Damasak kingdom fought was devastating, and although they emerged victorious, only the king returned with the taste of triumph. All the other men perished on the battlefield. Upon learning the truth about the curse afflicting Oma due to the historical events involving Ganji, the prince sought a solution. The oracle advised them to perform a sacrifice using a wild animal. As part of the ritual, Oma was to bathe with the blood of the animal. The family followed the oracle's guidance, and after this sacrifice, Oma's body odor miraculously vanished. From that moment on, Oma could move freely in her kingdom without repelling others. Her value was restored, and her parents could once again spend time with her. The bodyguards, who had run away, returned, and Oma lived happily, free from the curse that had plagued her.